Okay, there's something I've got to talk about real quick. I've been trying to make a video and then it goes on, but I just recently found out about Big Nicks, and I also yesterday found out about my brother-in-law killing himself. Please, people, there's um, they the problems you've had in life is not your fault. I don't care if anybody tells you you did this to yourself, blah blah blah. They're full of shit because all of our problems is by somebody else's design, somebody else's will of our lives, which with the technology they have now is leading people down paths that they would never normally go down. So not only are we thrown monkey wrenches in our lives to distract us from our lives and steal our time and our money and our energy, because most people go to work every day, don't feel like doing shit when they get home because they're too exhausted. We're being exposed to frequencies and radiation, different things on a daily basis. Even the nuclear power plants are releasing high levels of radiation on cities daily. And nobody's paying attention, and they don't have no regulations on this bullshit, but yet they're trying to keep you safe from a fucking cold or flu virus that they made up and is probably inserting in not only the tests for them, but other products, trying to depopulate you quicker. And sooner or later, they will do a big one, just like when they did the Great Flood throughout history. This time it'll be a super fire of whichever way. But they got everybody dependent on this system, this one world, one way system, their way, believe in the narrative. And a lot of people are too scared. They live in fear to ever cross the bridge into looking at the other side instead of what they've been taught to believe generation after generation. As each generation tells the next, the world's going to end in your lifetime. So all we're doing is repeating history over and over again. Believe in the narrative. And you have to look at both sides of the story to see the truth and discern the truth, which includes any thoughts of harming someone or harming yourself. Those can remotely be controlled in real time by your government through technology. They have the technology. They're listening to you 24/7, storing your personal information in the cloud, also selling your personal information on the side. That's how come, you get all these spam phone calls, this, that, and the other. Anything to distract you, steal your time, steal your money, make you have to go out of your way to jump through their hoops and down their fucking rabbit holes of a one-way system where they claim themselves sovereign from their crimes, get to judge themselves in their one-way system, and you're always wrong. They don't trust you, but they expect you to trust them. All problems that we're living in life is not your fault. It is your government's fault, and their buddies and corporations that they let run amok, destroying nature and everything, stealing from us, can't account for trillions of dollars. Meanwhile, they've used that money, laundered it out for beefing up their, bunker systems to whatever to protect themselves as they depopulate and don't want the masses to figure out that they should not be turning the other cheek and letting the few do all these crimes running amok, because obviously they're not protecting shit. It's just all a lie. Because they have no regulations on the frequencies and this 5G shit, everything. And they're already talking about 6G, because 5G ain't going to be enough. It's going to go on and on and on. And we're just going to be fed more and more lies. It's just a one-way system, one-way religion, and they have everybody believing it because they have everybody in a box like a mouse, running on a wheel, getting poisoned, tortured, and suffering because they think that's the way of life, because all they've ever lived in is the fucking box. That's all they know. Instead of looking at the other side and crossing over that bridge of fear of looking at the other side. It is not normal to think of harming somebody or killing somebody or feel depressed and stuff like this. These are not normal things. There's people out there that are going through things and doing things that are out of the blue, out of their character, has no history of it at all, and then all of a sudden do whatever. It's because they're doing every which way possible, not only to, kill you through polluting you inside and out of your body, but also through your brain and make you think of committing suicide. They'll put that in your head. They'll make you hear voices. They'll make you see visions. They'll do whatever it takes to distract you and have you go down their path, whether it be killing yourself, which is such a clean crime for them to get away with. Think about all the ways that they're killing us between the cancers and all the bullshit, and yet they want you to run to these doctors. They have everybody to believe in, to put faith in these doctors. They got to run to these doctors over everything. And these doctors are killing people too, because a lot of them are from war-torn countries that we've warred with, or countries we pick fights with, and we turn around and have them over here like they mysteriously fucking pop up with doctors out their fucking ass. Has replaced most of the doctors in this country, and they're taking people out left and right, mainly men, because they don't want men waking up, because they're the ones that would fight a war. And but they're taking people out left and right. The insurance companies, they'll cut you off, make a phone call, and take your ass out. You get a last shot. They take some of them out on the ambulance ride to the hospital, even. And any which way you look at it, they're trying to kill you. Your homes are made of garbage materials that they've modified and fucked with their chemical shit, that it's designed to slowly kill you. Rot, mold, burn down easy, blow away in storms easy. The fucking shit is garbage. But they purposely make you build it their way or else. Right? Then you can't do nothing on your own property in your own privacy of your home without them interfering, stalking, and harassing you. They will do anything possible to give you a hard time in your life, make you go through problems in life, to steal your time, your energy, your money, and your childhood, because they got to indoctrinate you from a young age. They don't want you to ever believe in standing on your own 2 feet and doing for yourself or governing yourself. They want you to believe you need confirmation, you need to go ask for permission, and this, that, and the other. But they have the technology to go into your brains and tell you, give up, throw in the towel, and commit suicide. And in this shit life that we live, where they make it halfway impossible to fucking live, our children, they would be happy in a box down the road, down by the river under the bridge, as long as they're spending time with their parents. Kids don't care. And there's parents out there trying to provide them a roof over their head, material things. All the meanwhile, their time with their children are stolen, and their children are trying to seek the attention of parents. And if they don't get the attention of parents, they could seek the attention of some stranger and then end up a victim. You see, the system is designed to fuck you up from a young age on, and they are committing heinous crimes of unbelievable things that people just don't even want to hear, because it's doom and gloom or whatever, when they're just following the system, condoning and submitting, and turning around believing, oh, they're saved from it. They live under grace. God's going to save them from it, this, that, and the other. They're all being deceived. Everybody's being deceived. And it's magic spells when they use the scrying mirror television with the frequencies, the computers, the smart tech all up in your home, the smart meters, your cell phones, you name it. They work so hard to keep you distracted and steal your time no matter what. That's how come you're always waiting, got to be on hold, got to listen to this, that, and the other, fucking get through to what you have to go through, or whatever you're trying to do. They will give you distractions, curveballs, fucking monkey wrenches in your life flow that is not part of your true life flow. And they're trying to shorten your life by leading you down a path that they want you to go down. You could be just driving down the road, chasing their shit, to jump through a hoop for them and get in a fucking wreck and die because you were distracted, because you were worried about jumping through that fucking hoop for them. It's constant in every single thing. It's every single thing we consume and live in is a lie and designed to harm you and kill you and poison you. Okay? And it's not only through the flesh, it's through your minds. They will make you think of things. They will turn you into somebody you're not and make you do things that is not you. You are not born to do these things and jump through these hoops. Much less have all these problems in life, and no one can tell me that they don't have problems in their life. I'll call you a liar. Yeah, we're all surrounded by problems and shit, and yet they want to protect us and keep us safe and this, that, and the other, but they can't even, they're totally against natural ways and nature. They shut all that shit down. They condemn it. They modify it. They got to stick their dirty dipping, pointing fingers everywhere. Forced contracts, war with countries on lies, just propaganda, bullshit lies. Because everybody, watches that scrying mirror, lives their life vicariously through there. And anybody seen on that scrying mirror is a fucking star, and they bow down in idol worship. That man God is a killer. Nothing but heartache and suffering and stuff. They want you to suffer for your God while they commit crimes. Turn the other cheek while they commit crimes and continue to do so, and you do nothing. Oh, but condone and submit. So if you even have thoughts of suicide or doing something to harm someone else or yourself or whatever, it's not you. You need to stand back and have discernment for your soul, your life, and know better that that is not your thoughts. They have the technology to tap into your head. And you have to be stronger than that. Because everything man-made fucks up. Doesn't matter what it is. When humans make shit, it fucks up. It's not perfect like the creation. The Creator provided everything for us equally with equal dominion. Us stewards and everything, and we're not having equal dominion whatsoever. The few has dominion, and they're destroying everything and want you to believe it's the end of the world and just be passerby on it. Just pass it on by, pass it off. You're saved from it, but you're not. You give your soul away, you got to have confirmation. You won't stand on your own 2 feet and own up to your soul and say, these motherfuckers are doing wrong, committing crimes against humanity, and they're expecting us to condone and submit because, or else, they're going to hurt us. They're going to kill us. They're already doing whatever they want, depopulating. So what are you doing condoning and submitting? The masses let the few because they're brainwashed and controlled. And now they're controlling all your thoughts to where they can make you kill yourself. And that's not you. That is not you. You better stand back and have discernment. They're going to kick you down. They're going to fucking kick you down and kick you around. You better stand right the fuck back up, swing, and come up swinging. Or you let them win. You let them win. If you commit suicide, then they win and chalk it up to another one down on their depopulation agenda. Because that's all this is, to depopulate again. Even though there's plenty for everybody, nobody's ever had to suffer without anything. It's just the masses were brainwashed to let the few commit all these crimes, judge themselves, and claim themselves sovereign from it. Meanwhile, they rip us off of not only our money, but our time of our whole lives, and shorten our lives at that. Yep, they like to shorten lives because it's part of the depopulation, and they're not only coming after you with the food, genetically modified and poisoning you, or the healthcare system. They go after you every angle, including your mind, to make you think of giving up and throwing in the towel when it's not true. That is not you. Everybody has problems, and we need to stand up on our own 2 feet and discern your thoughts that are being placed into your head by some motherfuckers on the other end of smart tech and frequencies and stuff that they're, trying to keep us, have us on this smart grid and take people out and make people believe it's the end of the world and it's supposed to happen when it's a lie just to depopulate you.